Welcome students, welcome to lecture number 17 where we will be covering module number 3 under subject financial management. So under this unit, as we know, is a unit on sources of financing and cost of capital. So we already seen what are the different sources of financing under lecture number 14. We seen the basic concepts of cost of capital under lecture number 15 and cost of debenture capital under lecture number 16. So in case of cost of debenture capital, we have just seen the theoretical part and the formulas which will help us to calculate what is the cost of debenture capital. So today we will be covering problems on cost of debenture capital. So before moving ahead to the problems, let us just quickly revise the formulas which will help us in calculating KD. K stands for cost and D stands for debentures. So KD is nothing but cost of debentures. So first, debentures, in the problem you have to first identify whether it is an irredeemable debenture or redeemable debenture. Irredeemable debenture is that debenture which is not repayable, okay, during the term of the debentures. It is irredeemable means it is not repayable. And redeemable debentures is which is repayable after a specified period of time or definite period of time for which the debentures are being issued. So suppose, so after identifying in the problem whether it is an irredeemable debenture or redeemable debenture, next step you need to see whether they have asked for before tax calculation or after tax calculation. So suppose if it is an irredeemable debenture and it is before tax. So what is the formula? KD is nothing but I divided by NP into 100, where I is nothing but your interest that is being payable by the company for issuing the debentures. NP stands for net proceeds, and net proceeds is nothing but the amount that has been collected by the company when it is selling its debentures. Okay, so net proceeds is the amount that the company is receiving from the debenture holders into 100. Into 100, why? Because costs we are always calculating in percentage. So you know, when you want an answer in percentage, you have to always multiply the answer by 100. You will get it in the form of percentage. So the cost of debenture, or maybe the cost of preference shares or equity shares or bank loan, all that is always in percentage. Therefore you have to multiply the formula into 100. Next is after tax. After tax, the formula remains the same, only in the bracket you have to just put 1 minus t, the tax rate will be given in the problem. And always remember, interest is always calculated on the face value of debentures, students. Again, I'm repeating, interest no matter if it is issued at par, premium, discount, but you have to always calculate the interest on your on the face value of debentures. Next, suppose if the problem is on redeemable debentures, again you have to identify whether it is before tax, after tax. If it is before tax, it is nothing but I plus RV minus NP divided by N, and RV plus NP divided by 2 into 100. Here only addition is RV. RV is the redemption value, means repayable value at the time of repayment, what the company is going to pay back to the debenture holders, whether at premium, par or discount. RV will change. NP we already know, divided by N is that specific period for which the debentures are issued. Okay, that is the term of repayment. So N stands for the period for which the debentures are being issued, and this is an average. RV plus NP divided by 2 is nothing but the average that we are going to take of what the company has received and what the company is paying. Next, after tax, the formula remains the same. All you need to do is multiply the entire formula by 1 minus t, because tax is involved, and the rest formula remains the same. So this was a quick revision of all the formulas which is necessary for calculating KD. Now let us move ahead to problems. Is the screen visible to everyone? Yes, students? Okay. Now here already I have given it is a problem on irredeemable debenture, but still, how will you all identify whether it is irredeemable debentures? Let us see. Arihant company has 10% perpetual debt of rupees 1 lakh. So that is 1000 debentures of rupees 100 each. So the company, Arihant company, is selling 1000 debentures, which is, and each debenture is of rupees 100. Determine the cost of capital before as well as after tax. Okay, and the tax rate is given as 35%. Assuming the debentures are issued at par, 10% discount and 10% premium. So students, in this particular sum, we will be having three solutions. Three solution means, for A, we have to find out the cost of debenture separately. For B, we have to calculate it separately. And for C, we have to calculate it separately. Now, can anyone tell me, with this information, how do I arrive at whether the debentures are redeemable or irredeemable? Can anyone tell me which word is highlighting that these debentures are irredeemable? Yes, students?
Perpetual debt.
Perpetual.
Very good. So the word perpetual is helping us to know that it is an irredeemable debenture. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me, now first we have identified that it is irredeemable debentures. Now we know that irredeemable debentures, there are two formulas. One is before tax and after tax. And in this particular problem, they have asked us both before as well as after tax. So first what we will do is, always first thing, you write the formula. Once you write the formula, you will know what you have to calculate and what is already given. So solution, since the debentures are irredeemable, the formula for KD. Now we know that if it is before tax, it is nothing but I divided by NP into 100. And after tax, it is I divided by NP into 1 minus T into 100. So this is clear. Now, first thing we need to calculate is interest. So let us go back to the problem and see where is the interest rate given. Students, always remember, when the interest rate will always be prefixed to the word debenture. Like 15% debenture, if I say, like if suppose XYZ company is issuing 25% debentures. So when such word is used, that means 25% debentures means the debentures are payable at an interest of 25%. If I say 5% debentures are being issued, that means the debentures are issued which is having an interest rate of 5%. So similarly, can anyone tell me in this problem, what is the rate of interest? The company has issued 10% perpetual debentures. So what does this 10% signify, students?
Interest rate.
Very good. So always remember, don't sit searching for the interest rate. Always remember, interest rate will be prefixed. Prefix means before the word of debenture, the interest rate will be prefixed. Okay, so anytime, even if you read in newspapers and all that a particular company has issued 15% debentures, then you need to understand that that debentures is going to carry an interest rate of 15%. Okay, now as you all told me, 10% is the interest rate. Now, can anyone tell me on what is this interest calculated? Interest on debentures.
Face value of debentures.
Very good. Now, what is the face value of debentures? 1000 debentures are issued at 100 each. So that is 100 is the face value, right? But we have to multiply with the number of units of debentures, which is 1000. So what is the face value of debentures?
1 lakh.
1 lakh. So 10% of 1 lakh, okay, is going to be your interest. So the first calculation, first working note will be in identifying the interest payable. So interest payable is 10% of 1 lakh, which is 10,000. Okay, and interest is always calculated on face value. So in this formula, we have got the answer for one particular element. Now next, NP. We have to calculate NP. Now, we will calculate NP in 3 stages. One at par, discount, and premium. What is going to be the NP? Students, remember, individually first you finish solving A, then you can go in solving B, or parallelly you can solve A, B, C together as well. Now, can anyone tell me what is NP?
Net proceeds.
Yes. Very good. It is net proceeds, but what do you mean by that? Means you are issuing the debentures here. That means debentures are issued at par. Means you are selling. Arihant company is selling the debentures at par. That means at 100. Okay, which is at 1 lakh rupees. Okay, minus any expenses on issue. So that is the formula. Now, in this particular problem, is the expenses on issue given? Any expenses you can see, any kind of expenses is given? Yes, students?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So what is going to be NP in case of par? First one, A. In case of A, what is going to be the NP, students? You are issuing 1000 debentures of rupees 100 each. If company is issuing that, what is the company going to get in return? Arihant company is issuing 1000 debentures of 100 each, and the debenture holders have subscribed for 1000 into 100, and it is par. So you're not going to either increase this 100 rupees or decrease this 100 rupees. So tell me, students, what is going to be the amount that Arihant company is going to receive? 1 lakh.
Face
So
value.
net proceeds also will be 1 lakh rupees. So see here,
1 lakh.
calculation of net proceeds issued at par. So NP, what is the formula you need to write? Face value of debentures issued minus the expenses on issue. So face value of debentures issued is 1 lakh minus 0 because there is no expense on issue, and 1 lakh is the NP in case of A. Now, in case of B, now students tell me, what is the meaning of 10% discount? Debentures are issued at 10% discount. That means the par value is 100. And if they are issued at 10% discount, what does this mean, students?
Less
Can
than
anyone
face value.
means then at actual rate, at what actual rate is it issued?
90%.
90 rupees it
1
is
lakh.
issued, right? Students, 100 rupees is the cost, and you're giving 10% discount on that, right? So 10% of 100 is how much?
90.
90.
No, 10% of 100 is 10 rupees. 10 rupees out of 100, 10 rupees discount you are giving. So actually you are issuing the debentures at 90 rupees, correct? So how much you are going to collect from the debenture holders? What is going to be NP?
90,000.
90,000.
How much?
90,000.
Very good. Similarly, at 10% premium. So actual the face value is 100. If it is 10% premium, can you all tell me what is going to be the NP?
1,10,000.
Very good. Minus expenses on issue. Now there is no expenses on issue. Now let us see the calculation. So issued at discount, as you all rightly said, that the NP is going to be 90,000, and issued at premium, as you all rightly said, that the NP is going to be 1,10,000. Now, how is the calculation for those students who have not understood? See, the face value of debentures is 1 lakh minus discount is, remember students, discount, premium, interest is always calculated on the face value. I think the audio is on for some students, so I just request you all to mute your audios so that we have clarity in this session. Okay, minus 10% of the face value, so which is 10,000, and expenses on issue was 0. So you got 90,000. Similarly, issued at premium, face value of debentures plus premium minus expenses on issue. So 1 lakh is the face value plus 10% of 1 lakh minus 0. So 1 lakh plus 10,000 will give you 1,10,000. So now in this particular formula, we have calculated I, we have calculated NP. So before tax, it is clear. Now after tax, only 1 minus T we have to do. So can anyone tell me in the problem what is T? What is the T denoting?
Tax.
Yes, Okay, so can anyone tell me, looking at the question, what is the tax rate?
35%.
35%.
So 1 minus 35%. So how much it is going to be? Can anyone tell me 1 minus 35%? What is the value going to be?
0.065.
0.065.
0.65.
65.
Okay, because 35% is denoted by 0.35. So 1 minus 0.35 is nothing but 0.65. Now we have calculated each and every term. Only now what we need to do is substitute the values into the formula. That is the only part remaining. So our final answer. This is our final answer. First, what we do, we write the formula before tax and after tax. Then we calculate at par, premium and discount and premium. So now KD, I, as we have already calculated, is 10,000. Okay. Now NP in case of par is 1 lakh. So we have written divided by 1 lakh into 100. So when we solve this particular formula, we get KD as 10%. Students, remember, always write in percentage, because cost is always denoted by percentage and you're multiplying it by 100 for only that reason that you'll get the answer in percentage. Next, discount. We know that the interest is 10,000 and we know that the NP in case where the debentures are issued at discount is 90,000. When you solve this particular formula, you get the answer as KD is 11.11% when the debentures are issued at discount. Similarly, when the debentures are issued at premium, we know that the discount interest remains the same, students, for everything. Next, NP in case of debenture issued at premium is 1,10,000 into 100. So you get the cost of debentures where issued at premium as 9.09%. Similarly, after tax, the formula remains the same. Only you need to multiply 1 minus T. So we have taken 10,000 divided by 1 lakh into 1 minus 0.35 into 10 into 100. So we get KD as 6.5%. On the same lines, we are solving where the debenture are issued at discount after tax. So this entire thing remains the same, only you're going to multiply it with 1 minus 0.35 into 100. So you get KD when the debentures are issued at discount as 7.22%. Similarly, for premium, you're going to do the same step and then you're going to get the debentures issued at premium after tax. The cost is 5.91%. So this is the particular the final solution to the problem that we have just read. So did everyone understand, okay, how to solve the cost on irredeemable debentures when they are issued at par, discount and premium? So all the cases I have taken in one problem itself, students. In case of irredeemable debentures, all the categories of questions that can be asked, I have taken it in one question itself. So is this particular solution clear to everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us move ahead. Now, problem on redeemable debentures. Now, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of redeemable debentures? Yes?
Payable interest.
They are repayable after a specified period of time. Now, Shine Limited issued 10% debentures of face value of ₹1,000, which is redeemable at par. See, it is redeemable at par. It is very important that you see whether it is redeemable at par, premium, discount. And issue also you need to check whether it is issued at par, premium, discount. So remember, it is redeemable at par. That means it is redeemed, it is repayable on the face value only. After 10 years, assuming 55% as the tax rate and 4% flotation cost, determine the cost of debentures if the debentures are issued at par, premium, discount. So can anyone tell me under which, first of all, you need to identify whether it is redeemable or irredeemable. So students, which word is helping you know whether it is a redeemable debentures or irredeemable debentures? Can anyone tell me?
Redeemable at par now.
Okay, and here the period is given 10 years. So you came to know it is redeemable debentures. Now can anyone tell me whether we should use the formula of before tax or after tax? Yes, students?
After tax.
Why after tax?
10 years is given.
Tax rate is given.
Very good. See, 10 years is nowhere concerned with before or after tax. After tax we have to consider because 55% tax rate is given in the problem. Okay. My next question is, once you know that it is a redeemable debentures, it is after tax, you have to know what formula is to be applied. And students, the formula for redeemable debentures after tax is I plus RV minus NP divided by N, for the whole divided by RV plus NP divided by 2 into 1 minus tax rate into 100. Now, can anyone tell me, first thing is we have to ascertain the figures for each particular term. So can anyone tell me for I, what is the I in the problem? I stands for what?
10%.
And what? 10% is I, and 10% is always calculated on what?
A face
This
value of a
Face
debenture.
value of debenture.
Very good. Now RV, what is RV, students?
Redeemable value.
So on what it is redeemed? What value it is redeemed? Yes, students, redeemable value, correct. Now redeemable value, it is redeemed at par. Now what is the meaning of par?
Face value.
So what is going to be the value for RV?
Same as face value.
1000.
Very good. Very good. Whoever is told 1000, correct answer. Now NP. Now can anyone tell me what is going to be the NP? First of all, tell me formula for NP if it is at par.
Face value
Face value minus expenses on issue.
Expense
So
on
is there any expense on issue that is being given?
yes, ma'am.
What is the expense?
4%
And this
flotation cost
percentage is always calculated on dash. It is always calculated on what? This 4% flotation cost. On what will I calculate this? What
face
will I
value
calculate?
of debenture.
Very good. So you all know the formula for calculating at par. For premium, what is the formula? Can anyone quickly tell me? How will I
Face value
calculate
of
it?
debenture
Very good.
plus a premium minus expense on issue.
Very good. Similarly, discount.
Face value of debenture minus discount minus expenses on issue.
Very good. Okay, so we know what is I, we know what is RV, we would know what is NP. Can anyone tell me what is N?
10 years.
Very good. Can anyone tell me what is T?
55%.
Very good. So we have identified all the particular figures in the term of the formula. Now we have to just see the solution. As whatever we discussed, we'll just put it in the form of solution. So first thing, we will do a working note. Working note to calculate I. Okay, so I'm just, whatever we discussed, we'll just put it in the form of solution. So I is nothing but interest payable, which is 10% of 1000. 1000 was the face value which we have seen in the problem. So I is rupees 100. Okay, next we have to calculate RV. RV is redemption value. Now in this case, debentures are redeemed at par. Therefore, RV is equals to the face value of debentures, which is rupees 1000. Next, calculation of NP, that is net proceeds. Students, already the answers are given by all. I'm just putting it in the form of solution. Now, which if it is issued at par, there were three situations given A, B, C. So if they are issued at par, NP is nothing but face value of debentures minus expenses on issue. So face value of debentures was rupees 1000 minus expenses on issue was your flotation cost, which was 4%. And as you all rightly told me, it is 4% on the face value. So 4% of 1000 is 40 rupees. 1000 minus 40 is 960 is the NP when it is issued at par. Similarly, issued at premium, face value of debentures plus premium minus expenses on issue. So again, face value is 1000. Premium was 10%, but 10% you always calculate it on the face value. Minus expenses on issue was 4%, and again you calculate this 4% on the face value. So it is 1000. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Had some issues with the network. Okay, is this screen visible to everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have seen that when it is issued at premium, the NP is going to be the face value of debentures plus premium and minus expenses on issue. So after solving the same, we have got the NP as 1060 and issued at discount. The face value is, the formula is face value of debentures minus discount minus expenses on issue. Discount, expenses on issue, whatever, if it is whatever percentage is given, always remember it is calculated on the face value of debentures. So rupees 1000 minus 10% of 1000 minus 4% of 1000. So we got the NP as 860 rupees, and the tax rate is 35%. So which is already given in the problem. Sorry, the tax rate is 55%, students, in the problem. It's 55%, so it will be 0.55. Now what we have to do is we have to just substitute the figures whatever we have derived in our working notes in the formula. That is the only step that is left. So what is going to be our final answer? The formula, first of all, you need to write the formula, which is nothing but KD is nothing but I plus RV minus NP divided by N, the whole divided by RV plus NP divided by 2 into 1 minus tax rate and into 100. So first thing you need to solve is the numerator, then solve the denominator, then you're going to divide the 2. After that, you're going to multiply with 1 minus t, and the last step is you're then going to multiply the answer with 100. So this 2 will come later. First, you've got to divide the numerator by denominator, and since the numerator has one more division, so first you solve the numerator, then denominator, then you divide the both, then multiply it with 1 minus t, and then with 100. So let us see the solution. So if it is at par, so what we have already seen in our working note, we have already solved it. So just substituting it, KD is nothing but 100 plus RV is 1000 minus NP is 960. If it is issued at par, why it is 960? Because we had flotation cost of 4%. So it has come to 960 divided by 10. 10 is the number of periods for which the debentures are issued. The whole divided by RV plus NP divided by 2. Now RV is 1000 because it is repayable at the face value, plus NP divided by 2. So first we solved this particular thing, students, that is 1000 minus 960 divided by 10. Okay, we got 4. So first you need to solve this particular thing that is there in the bracket. So first always solve RV minus NP divided by N. So you got it as 4. To that you need to add interest, the whole divided by 980. So when you do 104 divided by 980, you will get 0.1061. To that next step, you have to multiply 1 minus 0.55, which is nothing but 0.45 into 100. So first you multiply 0.1061 into 0.45. The next step, when you get 0.0478, that you multiply with 100, you will get KD as 4.77%. Next, if it is issued at premium, just substitute the values, put the values in the formula and derive the answer. So again, I'm repeating, first you need to solve this RV minus NP divided by N, then add it with I, then the entire numerator has to be divided by the denominator, then multiply with 1 minus t, and the last with 100. So when you again solve this at premium, you get the KD value as 4.1085%. Similarly, at discount, if the debentures are issued at discount, on the same lines you will do it. Only the value of NP is changing here, since it is issued at discount. Rest other values remain the same. Remember, students, only the value of NP is going to change. Rest all the values are the same. And the KD is 5.52% if the debentures are issued at discount. So is problem number 2 clear to everyone? Yes, students? Is
Yes,
this
ma'am.
particular? Yes? Okay. So this problem is clear to everyone. Now let us move ahead to problem number 3. Suzy Limited issues 12% debentures of face value of rupees 100 each and realizes rupees 95 per debenture. Realizes means receives. The debentures are redeemable after 10 years at a premium of 10%. Income tax rate is 50%. Calculate cost of debentures. First of all, now students, you all tell me whether it is to calculate cost of redeemable debentures or irredeemable debentures. Yes, students?
Redeemable debentures.
Before tax, after tax?
After tax.
Okay. So after tax formula, you all know. Okay. In that formula, first we have to calculate I, that is nothing but your interest payable. Can anyone tell me what is the interest payable in this particular problem?
12%.
12%.
Very good. Next, we need to know what is RV. Okay. So can anyone tell me what is RV going to be there? What is RV, students? It is the redeemable value. But is it telling that it is redeemed at the face value or par at 100? No. It is redeemed at 10%. So how are we going to calculate this? The company is going to pay 10% more than the face value when it is going to do the repayment. So what is going to be the RV? Can anyone tell me? Yes, students?
Face value plus premium minus expenses on issue.
No. This is not, I'm not talking about NP. I'm talking about repayment. Okay. Now when the company is going to repay at the end of 10 years, okay, it is going to repay the face value and along with the premium. So face value is 100, premium is 10%. So you just need to add 100 plus 10%. That is it, the company is going to repay because it is repayable at premium. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? See, students, that is why I told you all, you have to identify the word issue and repayment. Don't get confused. Repayment means at the end of the term. So is RV clear to everyone? What is RV going to be? The face value plus 10%. Is it clear? Because it is repaying at a premium, means company at the end is going to pay 10% extra at the time of payment. See, students, repayment also can happen at par, premium, discount. If repayment is happening at par, means it is giving the face value itself. If it is happening at premium, it is giving 10% more than the face value. If it is at discount, it means it is giving going to pay 10% less than the face value. Is this RV clear to everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next, NP. Can anyone tell me what is NP? Can anyone tell me what is NP? Here directly they have given the answer of NP. Here in the question directly they have given what is NP?
95, ma'am.
95. Now when the face value is 100 and they have sold the debentures at 95, can anyone tell me whether it is issued at par, premium or discount?
Discount, ma'am.
How did you all identify discount?
Because the face value is 100, but it is received only 95 rupees per debenture.
Very good. So 5 rupees is the discount. So students, in this particular problem, NP is already solved and given to you all. They never told you that it is at 5% discount. They have already solved and given you the NP. Okay. And here they are asking you the solution for RV. So RV you had to find out. NP is already given. And what is the tax rate, students?
50%.
Okay, and what is this N?
10 years.
10 years.
Okay, so as you have already told me everything, I have to just put it in the solution. So you know that since the debentures are redeemable, the formula for KD is I plus RV minus NP divided by N, the whole divided by RV plus NP divided by 2 into 1 minus tax rate into 100. So what I will do is, first I will do the working note. So, sorry, this solution should have been down. So working note is here. I is nothing but the interest payable. Now 12% on the face value, which is 100, which is nothing but 12. Okay, next we need to calculate RV. RV is nothing but the redemption value, and the RV is issued, so the debentures are redeemed at premium. So the face value of debentures plus the premium, so face value is 100 plus premium is 10% of 100, which is 110 is your redemption value. Net proceeds is already given 95 rupees. Since IP is less than the face value, means since the issue price is 95, face value is 100, therefore it is issued at a discount. So NP is 95 and the tax rate is 50%. Now this are working, we will just put it in the form of in the formula. So the final answer is going to be KD is equals to 12, which is the interest payable, plus RV is 110 minus NP is 95, the whole divided by 10, the whole divided by RV plus NP divided by 2 into 1 minus tax rate into 100. So first we are going to solve this particular part, that is RV minus NP divided by 10, which is 1.5 plus interest. And then the denominator we are going to solve, that is 110 plus 95 divided by 2, which is 102.5. So when you divide 13.5 divided by 102.5 into 0.5, you get 0.06585, into 100 you get 6.59%. So your cost of debentures is 6.59%. So is this solution clear to everyone? Yes, students? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I will just make a change in this particular problem. Suppose if this sentence was, the debentures are redeemable after 10 years at a discount of 10%. Tell me what my RV should have been.
Face value
90.
minus the discount.
Okay. Now, suppose if it was the debentures are redeemable after 10 years at par. What is the redeemable value or repayment value?
Only face value.
100 rupees.
So can you tell me the figures? What is going to be?
100.
Very good. Okay. So I hope now you'll have understood the difference between issue price or maybe issue or sold value or realized value when the company is getting at the start, and redeemable value and issue price, there is a difference. Redeemable means at the time of repayment. That time you will not minus flotation cost, you will not minus expenses on issue. When you will minus expenses on issue at the start when you're issuing the debentures, but when you're repaying it, expenses on issue will not be minused. Understand the difference? Is this clear to everyone? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is difference between net proceeds and redeemable value. Remember that. Okay, students. Now, okay, we have already done with the time. Now, students, there are two more problems which I want to give you all for practice. The answers also I've written here, but solution I want you all to solve it. Okay, in your notebooks. So just take a snap. If you are using your cell phones or laptops, just take a screenshot of this particular or a picture of this particular page, everyone. Yes, students? Everyone has taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Just
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
take it. Okay, solve this. Okay, and tomorrow we'll just see whether you all have exactly derived at this particular answer. So before tomorrow or when our next lecture is scheduled, any student, I will just ask you all to present this particular solution. Okay, is that okay? Yes, students.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, students. We are done for the session for today. Thank you.